Now, artists from around the world are showing their creations in Sydney for the Biennale. It's Australia's biggest art fair with 200 works on display in that city.
Rachel Papazzoni visited Carriage Works, where 24 artists will showcase their work. There she discovered a huge sand painting being created.
Australia's biggest art exhibition opens in Sydney this weekend. It's Biennale, and this year is the 20th time that this event has been held here in Sydney. It all started in 1973 to coincide with the opening of Australia's most famous art house, that's the Sydney Opera House. This year, 83 artists from Australia and around the world are taking part in Biennale, and I'm here at Carriage Works with one of them. That's Lee Ming-Wei. Lee, thanks so much for speaking to us. Tell us about this particular piece.
Thank you. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, everybody. This piece is called Guernica in Sand, and it is a performative piece. When you come to Carriage Work, you're going to see a very large sand painting of Picasso's most famous painting called Guernica. On April 23rd, Saturday morning, I'm going to finish the last part of the sand painting while one person from the audience can walk onto the sand painting. And you can just imagine the tension between these two people while everybody watches what's happening between these two people.
A lot of people are involved in putting this piece together. 8 installers working all day for about a week and a half. Why do you then get the public involved to essentially destroy it?
Yes, I actually see it as a transformation. And either if it's creation or destruction, it depends on how you do it and which standpoint you're standing at. For me, this piece is very much about the idea of impermanence and the cyclical gesture of destruction, creation, destruction, creation. So this is almost like two events on the same coin. Depends on which side of the coin you're looking at.
Why have you chosen this particular painting by Picasso to model your sand installation on?
Yes, good question. Picasso for me is one of the most iconic artists in the world, and it's a great honor for me to be able to be inspired by his work. And from that point on, I am thinking about how do I relate to this work that Picasso did, and also what happened in 1937 when Picasso did this work after the bombing of Guernica.
You've come up with this idea, but you have a team of people helping you put this together. This is the 6th time that you've done this installation around the world. Does it get easier?
I think it's, practically speaking, the process gets a little bit easier, but emotionally it's still quite hard, especially when the first person walked onto the sand painting. I remember doing it in London the first time. I could not stop sobbing for the first 10 minutes when this person walked onto it thoughtfully and very, very kindly walking on it, even though I knew it's going to happen. But when it actually happened, it's still quite a dramatic experience for me.
It's a dramatic piece of art, Ming-Wei, and it's on display here at Carriage Works for Biennale. Of course, it will be finished by then, but then it gets destroyed. On the 23rd of April, the public is invited to walk on the sands here and I guess feel the sand between their toes and really interact with this piece of work here, which is part of the 20th anniversary of Biennale.
Rachel Papazzoni.
Yes, destroyed just like Guernica was destroyed, which is kind of interesting double sort of layer there.
How'd you feel being an artist with your pride and joy being destroyed the minute you finished it?
It's the way he rolls. It's an unusual way to roll, isn't it?
It's a very unusual way to roll. Thank you very much, Rachel.